What's going on with you, YouTube? It's your boy Top Deck TJ, and we on episode, I'm pretty certain this is gonna be like 23 or 22, somewhere around there.
TJ's finally consistent.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put the people in the comments in the?
No.
Okay.
No,
cool.
no. In case I gotta go get the thumbnails, it makes it easier that stuff's
Okay.
not
Yeah,
there.
no problem.
But as usual, we got our boy, the Cali Effect, or go ahead and say your new slogan.
Oh shit, he got that dog in him.
Nah, say it with the enthusiasm you have.
Oh shit, he got that dog in him.
Nah, like you did before. Say it
I'm
like
not saying it.
Say it like the alert.
No.
Come on, say it like the alert.
No, because you guys in chat, you really hurt my feelings and you really have messed with me.
Is it because he got that dog in him? Anyways.
The pushing 40 effect.
Twitch chat is on a whole different level today.
Come on.
40 the new 20 effect.
Bro, y'all really coming at me? And TJ, he laughing at everything, but he's old too.
I'm 25.
No, you're old.
25.
Got everything. I got everything. I cannot complain. I don't even know how much I really made.
I forgot.
It's
That's a lot.
Yeah, that came out like 10 years ago, Doc. That came out 10 years ago.
Wasn't your first game system a Genesis?
Yes.
Old ass.
Wasn't your first game system also a Nintendo 64?
No.
Oh, what was it?
It was actually a PlayStation 1.
Oh, it was a PlayStation 1. Crazy. Did you know the new kids, their first systems are Xbox 360s?
Try
Wild.
Xbox Ones.
Hey, yo.
Try Xbox Ones.
They wild.
Man.
They wild.
Yo, Patterson, I do not look like I'm 50 spitting, chewing
He
tobacco.
do look like he 50, dog. He got the whole beard thing going on. Bro look like he used to be a part of a biker gang.
I was.
Hey, yo.
I
used to be a part of Hell's Angels looking ass, boy.
All right, I wasn't affiliated with no one percenters, but we hung out with one percenters.
Sure,
that was fun.
Sure. Yeah, hung out.
Yeah, actually we did. We used to drink with them all the time. That was fun.
Nah, he looks young. Foxy, stop complimenting this man. You're not gonna get him in bed. You guys live too far apart.
We're gonna move past this. I'm not.
I will send you pictures of sexy TJ though.
I haven't even sent them over to him, so he.
I will send. I mean, it's not hard to find. Like, your mom has the pictures of sexy TJ.
God damn it! God damn it!
Sure, look at the eyes. She's got the eyes. She's got the eyes. You'll love him. He's literally.
Bro.
My dad donates the most money to the golf course, TJ. My dad's the leader of the country club, TJ. I don't want a Ferrari. I want a Tesla, TJ.
My dad owns McDonald's.
Yeah. No. That's poor money. That's poor money.
He owns Walmart.
Yeah. How did Cole say? Probably kill themselves if they had coal money. That type of, yeah.
My dad got coal money?
Yeah. No. They would kill themselves if they had coal type money.
Yeah. Got you.
Yeah, Cole saying 100 million, he's still on the grind. They'd be like, what is that grind? We're broke. Yeah, that type of money.
All right. And I still ain't seen any why?
Well, you don't dress like that anymore.
Got you.
You dress like ex biker.
Rebellious now.
You know, you're held. Yeah, you're held. No. Rebellious would be like not wearing your sweater around your neck. Like that's rebellious for them. You're like Hell's Angels, TJ.
I'm no longer a part of the family.
Yeah. Like you literally
I'm
gave
the
away
son they don't talk about.
Yeah, you gave up all your riches and you went to join a biker gang. That wasn't even a 1%er. God, man, you're a loser.
Oh God.
Oh, Rebellious would be dressing like Foxy. So get your leather together. I'm not talking about the biker leather, my friend.
I'm done. I am not wearing that kind of leather.
But I do want to talk about something, if you don't mind. Two things that I want to talk about for this
Let's go
podcast.
for it.
I want to talk about men's health, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. I think that's important.
Yeah, and I want to talk about Pride Month. I think both of those.
Yeah, we can talk about how Pride Month is overshadowing mental health, and how they took our month.
They didn't take your month, dog. It's still Pride Month.
Yo,
no,
ain't this your double month too?
Double month? Yeah, I'm a daddy and it's men's health.
Oh, so you triple month? Got it.
Hey, yo. Anyways, no, but I don't want to say took over. Men's Health was in 1992. It was established in 1992. Pride Month was established in the Bill Clinton era, so I think it was 98.
Something
and
like
then
that.
reestablished by Obama in 2008. So obviously Pride Month became a thing after men's mental health awareness, but there isn't a lot of spaces for men to
have an outlet. Like
yes,
yes,
I do agree. And to be honest, I do think that men's mental health awareness and Pride Month do tie together pretty cool.
Yeah,
I do because so there is a statistic that men are 4 times more likely to commit suicide than women, right? I also think that does tie into homosexual men or, men in the LGBTQ community. I think that men are more often to commit suicide because men aren't generally accepted to do things that aren't perceived as quote unquote manly.
Correct.
By society.
Correct. The other factor we have to look at is that, like, within those suicide rates, most men are willing to make sure it works, if you understand what I mean.
What do you mean? I don't, you might have to go into detail.
I can't go into super detail because I think it would go over TOS, but essentially the man is willing to do, like, he will get the job done in order to get the desired outcome of what he's attempting to do. Meaning that
wait, hold on, bro.
They're more
this is starting to sound like ape.
No. That's what
I'm trying to figure out.
My point is that they're more willing to grab the weapon of their choice and just do it.
This is really starting to sound like great.
No. Like they're willing to shoot. Is what I'm saying. They're more likely to be gruesome, like with their ending of their life.
Oh.
Yes. Like they're more like they will get the job done. Is what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying that women don't do this, but like the statistic of attempts versus successes, men are more likely to get the job done, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, women can't do that. No, I'm just like, I'm just messing with you. I had to throw that joke out there because we got to try to keep it light. You know what I mean? This is a heavy subject.
Yeah, absolutely.
Men have a better success. That's a bad way to look at it.
God.
But no, in all seriousness, I do agree that, but I mean, I think it's because men have a lot of pressure.
Yes.
Men, when and this is generally accepted throughout society, when women make mistakes, there are institutions and things that help them back on their feet. When men make mistakes,
we're on our own.
Yeah, it's like, hey, yo, fix your, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that could be, some people just aren't built like that. Just
Correct.
people. Some people are built like that. Some people, when they are faced with, adversity, they can
just
overcome.
handle it. Yeah.
Some people have a very hard time facing adversity.
Absolutely. I think it also comes down to there's many different factors, but I definitely think it comes down to their support system and how they were raised and stuff like that. Because if you're raised in a situation where you are always having to face adversity, you just grow, right? Versus the people that get like either randomly hit with this or they didn't have that support system, they don't always know how to handle it and they don't know how to get themselves through it, or even like find an outlet, like we were saying. So it's just being able to find a way to grow through it is like the biggest thing that I can say is like the hardest determining factor here. Agreed.
And I mean, to be honest, I think that there's a and I'm glad that it's happening. There's a lot of places for men now to grow and be better. You know what I've noticed? Men are starting to pick up the slack for other men. Not necessarily starting to do things. I'm talking about starting to be like, understand that, hey, yo, these feelings, it's cool to have.
It's valid.
Or like, hey, yo, you gay? Shit, more power to you.
Right.
I thought personally I was one of the few people that would be like, when somebody would come out the closet, you'd be accepting or but no, it actually is starting, at least from my perspective, a lot of men are starting to be like, hey, yo, you gay? Cool,
I would say most people we know are very like that. Like we do a good job at surrounding ourselves with people that are just like, okay, you're a human being.
That could
like,
be it. That
all
could
right,
be just
you're a
a
human being.
Because I don't, and I hate to say it, but I don't surround myself with the people that were born in the 80s and higher for the most part, because they were born in a different generation, and a lot of times that generation is not accepting of the LGBTQ community.
Yes, they have different values, different morals, different ideas, and that's okay in a sense.
Not
No. It's okay in the sense if they come to the understanding and change.
Yeah.
If they don't, then you're the problem.
Yeah. My thing is, look, you can. I'm not here to change your belief system.
Correct.
Okay. But like when you spew out stuff that's just like, hey, yo, like what? And then your defense is, oh, that's just how I am. That's not a good defense.
That's what Foxy would say, because apparently Foxy was born in the 80s.
Oh yeah, Foxy does.
Damn.
Foxy, man.
Damn,
Foxy's
Foxy.
so anti-LGBT.
So wait, if he's 40, does that make you 42, Foxy?
40, Foxy got to be like 60 if I'm 40, right?
Hey, I didn't say
Hey,
it,
she
Foxy.
a banging ass lady, old lady.
I ain't saying Foxy.
Hey,
He said
Foxy
you
is
60.
a banging ass old lady.
He said you 60.
I'm just saying, I'm not born in the 80s. People born in the 80s are like 80 million years old right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. You was born January 1st.
I was born on 9 Deuce. Understand, dog.
I'm not talking the street. You was born on June 1st, 1990? No.
Come on.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I'm just saying, the 80s children, they were brought up different.
Very differently.
And I mean, them niggas don't even know about computers. Like, come on. My sister still calls me, how do you do this to the computer? I'm like, come on. She's born in she had to be born in 87, I think. 87 or 86.
The funny part is I know your sister, and that's exactly how I picture calling you, asking about it.
She does. It's
That's
so crazy.
so funny.
Oh, she hit me up like a couple of weeks ago. She was like, BJ, how do you...
She still call you BJ?
Yeah, she still called me BJ. She was like, BJ, I need a phone. I need you to get me a phone. Like, offer up? She was like, yeah, but I don't know how to do it. So I need you to hey, you're like, come on. Like, bro.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Next time you talk to her, tell your sister I said hi. It's been too long.
Oh, she was actually just out here.
Bro.
But it was yesterday night. It was either yesterday night or the night before.
Did you meet up with her?
Yeah. No, I'm not saying. I mean, normally I'd be like, "Yo, TJ, come through." You know, my sister's here.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, she literally came
a
at
thing.
yeah, she came at 9 o'clock at night, and I'm supposed to be asleep at that.
Do you think I'm not up? I mean, that's fair, but
Yeah, she just kicked it pow out a little bit. I pulled out the strap on the dude. Nothing really. Crazy.
Again, you had to.
I had to.
Damn. All right.
So we seen the dude that was breaking in people's houses, and I had to.
Tell him we the man. We the man.
Yeah.
We the man. Papa Dragon. It's not like that. I promise. They family.
Trying to see Callie's sister. You know what? I am not going to lie. My sister is a very gorgeous woman for a 36-year-old. 36? I think she's 36.
I can't tell you her age.
37? She's not 34. She's not 34 because Adore is 34.
Yeah, that would make sense.
She's creeping on 40. I'm pretty sure she's 36.
36, yeah.
I think she's 36. Yeah, that makes sense.
Nah, but this is my family. Yeah. I've just known them for too long. So
yeah, I mean, plus I don't hypothetically, I wouldn't if my sister was a single woman, I'm not finding her no man. That lady fucking crazy, dog. No.
That's fair.
She's gonna be single for the rest of her life. She is completely psycho. No, not even in a good way. I love that lady, but she's single.
So what is a good psycho before we go back to the topic?
A good psycho, most women are crazy. And by saying most, if you find a woman that's not crazy, she's not a woman. I mean, she's an alien or something. She's from a different planet. Women are just crazy.
So wait, if aliens aren't no.
Yeah, that's why people were trying to jump into Area 51. Remember?
I missed out.
All women are crazy. All women are crazy.
It's
just degrees of crazy.
Oh man,
she's not normal crazy. If there's a degree of crazy, I think all women start off at maybe a 5 or a 6, right?
That's fair.
And then on their delusion meter, they start off on maybe a 7. My sister, she's a 12 on the crazy meter and a 6 on the delusion meter. So she's not as delusional.
You know what? That makes sense. No,
yeah.
I see where you're coming from. Actually,
you could tell her something and she'd be like, "All right, I understand, I comprehend."
Yeah.
Or if it's something new, idealistic to her, she'd be like, "I get it."
But she'll definitely whip up something crazy like that.
Bro, oh my god, oh my, and then she just flips out on every little thing. Somebody had her child. I think her child was getting out of school and somebody took her. It was a lady or whatever.
Yeah.
And ISIS literally, "You trying to kidnap my child?" And then went to a whole little fucking spiel. Keep in mind, she's telling me this yesterday. This happened 2 years ago. Come on.
Bro, how many conversations have you had in between then and now?
She's still riled up about it. I'm like, nobody don't want your child. Oh, I'm sorry. It happened
That's 8 years ago?
Yeah, she's still wild over that. My sister is a very, very interesting person.
Yo, this is why I can't deal with women sometimes, because
Yeah.
I will tell you blunt to your face you being crazy.
But yeah, I mean, but think about it. I mean, I understand why a lot of men are in a depressed state.
Yeah.
Women are crazy.
Yeah.
I think even women have accepted that they're crazy.
Yeah.
Women are crazy. Not enough outlets to be able to project themselves or be themselves.
Yeah.
We are just transitioning from an era where you can't be gay to you can be gay.
I think the point you're trying to make to simplify it all is that standards are changing really rapidly. And it's really hard as a man to be like, all right, this is what I like, because things are changing so much that like you don't know. Like it's hard. Like you could have experiences and stuff like that, but sometimes you just like, I don't know, this is a new world. Like you know, I could look at you and be like, your name's Michael, and you'd be like, nah, it's Steve now. Things change, right?
Yeah.
So like there's adjusting to get to is my point. Not that like So
the next thing is about the the LGBTQ. We're gonna be running a tournament in support of the LGBTQ. I don't know if you guys know. TJ, we have been supporters of the LGBTQ community since day one. He just want to do a Black Power fist fight. That's all he do.
That's what they do. Ally. I'm sorry. Ally.
Wait, what is?
Gotta hold your pinky up.
No, you can't do that anymore. You're biker TJ. You're not sophisticated TJ. All right, so you can't do that no more.
I'm sorry.
Foxy, I've already messaged you. I'm definitely gonna need your help.
Ally.
Oh my god. We really want to run it. I'm thinking because next weekend is Juneteenth and Father's Day.
Yeah.
So that one's probably a no. Not next weekend, but the weekend after.
So the ending of June.
Next weekend isn't the ending. Oh,
no,
I guess it would be,
in like
right?
2 weeks.
The weekend after would be the end of June, would it? That's wild. June went by kind of fast. Well, we would have another week, but it's still pretty much the end of June. June 24th, June 25th I think that's a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We want to do that. We have always been in support of the LGBTQ community. We love you guys. You guys are awesome. I've been seeing a lot of comments and a lot of people talking about the LGBTQ community in a negative way.
Yeah.
As somebody that was, born Black, so I can't help it. I'm not saying that you can help being gay or whatever, but when somebody sees a white guy, they're not gonna see gay. You know what I mean? So like,
I mean, to be fair, let's make the better statement. You look at somebody, you're not always gonna be like gay.
Yeah.
But you look at somebody, you could be like white, black, Mexican. Like you could define them by their skin color, which isn't
that's
a
what I'm
good
trying to
thing,
say.
but like, you have a good educated guess.
So I mean, like the type of hate that you guys are receiving right now, I've been receiving my entire life based on skin color. So like literally, people can just perceive it.
Right.
The only thing that I can tell you guys as advice is get over it. And I don't want to mean to say it in a negative way.
Yeah. Like,
there's nothing you can do, especially on the internet, to prevent that from happening. It's going to happen. It is what it is.
All you could do is just keep bettering yourself in your like inner circle, so that way it continues to grow and outsource and potentially change.
And don't, like, when people say stuff like that, there's no way to change their mind. You're not going to change their mind.
Don't give them the power.
Don't just move
brush
on.
it off. Yeah,
you know what I mean, bro. Back in the YouTube's early days, I think the comments get filtered now. I used to get called monkey, n-word. Whoa, one of the funniest ones, because now it's like it's definitely different for me now. Before it used to upset me. One of them was like, whoa buddy, I didn't know that you can read. Like your kind actually knows big words like that. Bro, like when I've read that, like I used to get stuff like that all the time. Now it's like, hey, yo.
So, since you still don't want to believe it,
what?
My mom said something along the
Your
lines
mom
with
does
that.
not say. Your mom, stop.
Bro. She said something racist. I told her not to, and then I was like, "That's not right." And then she goes, "Well, your friend Marcus isn't them. He was raised properly.
No, I wasn't.
And he's smart."
What? What? Your mom said I was raised properly? I was raised without a mother or a father. In the middle of the hood, in the projects.
She probably would have made that assumption.
Oh my god.
But she racist.
Oh, my family was on welfare in Section 8. What do you mean raised properly?
I'm just passing along the message.
Well, your friend isn't. He's not like one of them.
That's basically what she said.
That's
basically what she said. And there was no correcting her. No matter how much I said it was wrong, there was no correcting her.
So what happens when I tell her I'm one of them?
We'll find out.
All right. More water. I got you, dog.
More water.
I got you.
Oh man. But yeah, back to the topic at hand. We have all of these things in June that almost get overshadowed every year. I feel like they don't get talked about, praised.
Yeah, that's because y'all gays be like doing a whole bunch of dances and stuff. Like, yo, there's a parade in my city. Like, for real.
That's fair.
Hey, yo, can we just have a weekend? No, I'm just messing. Nah, it's
Although all I'm saying is when you go to them parades, do I have to wear a shirt that says I'm just an ally, or like
no,
because I ain't trying to be hit on.
Have you ever been to a gay club? He said that. He said that a little too. I didn't even.
Unfortunately, walking down Fremont, it's hard to decipher which clubs are which.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't been to any clubs. Well, other than Gold Spike. But
you ain't going. Never mind.
Justin used to tell me that he would go to this is before he came out, but he would go to gay clubs to hit on women. And a lot of people that I talk to about gay clubs, it's not like that. Like, you just go and you have fun. Like, they don't. I mean, it would be nice to have a man buy me a drink if I was to drink.
It'll happen, but it's not like one of those things where it's like every single second, not guaranteed to happen.
Yeah.
More or less, I'm just trying to be funny, but like,
yeah.
No, they're correct. It is more or less like going to a gay club and a club is like the exact same thing. It's just either different, like a little bit of different energy or something like that. Nothing else is different.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I don't typically go to clubs or anything. Well, normally if I do go to a particular place like that, I'm the DD. Yeah, I'm normally, because I don't drink and I don't smoke or anything.
Yeah.
I like to make sure that my people they good. I can't say straight because if we going to a obvious, but no, I'm making sure that they good. I got to drive them home and stuff like that. Make sure they don't get into too much shit.
Yeah.
Straight women are the worst at gay clubs. I believe it.
You're not wrong.
I believe it.
You're not wrong because they're very uptight.
Well, I've heard a lot of stories about straight women going to gay clubs to hit on gay men. Then I don't know if that's the norm, but I've heard a lot of stories that I'm like, why don't you just hit on straight men? like what are we doing?
Well, maybe maybe it don't work for them.
I think women could play a huge part into men's mental health. Ladies, if you want to play a part into men's mental health, hit on men.
We like it.
Is a guy you like, just hit on him.
We don't get many compliments. We like it.
Just hit on him.
Yeah.
Just hit on him. If you like him, hit on him.
That's
it's
fair.
That simple. Don't always wait for him to initiate with you. Hit on him and be like, yo,
My only advice though, if you hit on a man, make sure he's there with a friend, because if he's there by himself, he's a psycho.
TJ looking good today. That's what Foxy said.
Thank you for Jake from State Farm, especially ugly dudes. They need. I'm gonna move past that. They need it the most.
Foxy, you can hit on me. TJ being a little piece of trash. You can hit on me all you like.
Like how we just said we like to be. They don't want to just move right past it.
Move right past it.
Be a total dude. Yeah.
No, I'm making sure, Foxy. I'm making sure you get the dapper TJ pics. He want to be depressed.
Yo, please don't, because I know my Twitter gonna blow up if that happens.
Oh yeah. We're leaking those pics, guys. We're leaking those pics. We're putting them on the hub too.
Wait, what? Just make sure you put my payment info.
That an Android watch? Yeah, it is.
Oh man.
Yeah, but
that's so funny.
Hey, yo, I mean, now that we're done with that, I think we're past that.
Absolutely.
YuGiOh. YuGiOh is
in a very interesting spot.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it. I think that's
we say this all too often. YuGiOh's in an interesting spot, but every time we say it, we mean it. Like, we genuinely mean it. We just had quite if we counted correctly, we had like, I think 6 events this weekend, one being a nationals and then like 5 regionals. And they were all very diverse for the most part. Like at least the amount of decks that were taken to it. Now Top Cut, maybe not so much, but it was still very diverse for a Top Cut.
I have my problems with YuGiOh right now, but I think overall it's in a decent spot.
I think we always have problems with YuGiOh, but like, do the problems outshine what's going on in YuGiOh, or are the problems just
the problems that I have with YuGiOh outshine the situation?
Exactly.
I think that because these problems are they're rudimentary to be able to grow a YuGiOh card game. That's my problem with but I'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah.
It's nothing huge. It'll be in a video. You guys know it. I'll have that picture where it's just like me, and then it's the same thing we normally do.
And then it be what it be. Okay. Well, for the weekend, you know, in those, we've seen stuff like Vanquish Soul topping. We've seen Cashier around Labyrinth. You know, those things. I'm essentially trying to pull up the list right now. But, you know, it was super diverse for the most part. Like, it felt like you could take anything and compete.
I agree.
You know, it didn't feel like the same 12 decks anymore. We've seen things like Branded, Gold
Even
Pride.
if it was the same 12 decks, that's still pretty good.
We even seen stuff like Pearly actually do something.
No, that wasn't Pearly.
It was Pearly Cashier.
It was Cashier. It was Cashier in disguise.
Amen. It was real Pearly of them Cashier players.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about the format so far?
I think it's fun. I like it.
I actually don't like Yu-Gi-Oh right now.
Really?
I mean, again, I have problems. So even I have problems. Okay.
Yeah.
I have problems with the Yu-Gi-Oh card game.
Okay.
But I don't think it has to do. I think it has less to do with the cards right now, and a little bit more to do with the printings and the type of players and this and that.
Okay, so you're talking more of on a structural base versus like the actual game
No.
itself.
The cards are probably in a good spot.
That's what I'm saying. A structural base.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Structure of how the game works, not like the cards and the print, like printings.
Well, the printings is a problem.
Yeah,
like, that's where.
But that's been a problem, anyways. You know, but I definitely think I think Yu-Gi-Oh's in a good spot. I think it's fun. I think it's diverse. I like to know that I can go into an event and I'm not going to see 12 of the same deck, 12 rounds in a row.
Yeah, to be honest,
Like-
I mean, even last format was a little worse than this format, but obviously we have to.
It was
understand.
better than the previous format.
Yeah, the format still isn't solved, so people
Right.
are gonna pick up one deck and keep playing the living daylights out of it
Yep.
very soon.
I mean, to be fair, Konami's doing Konami things. They want certain things to push on for whatever reason, whether it's monetary or because they just released it or whatever, right? But they are always doing this. Something that we've noticed. It's just not always fair to us as players.
Yeah, I enjoy the Cyberstorm Access format though. I really do.
I do.
I think it's a fun format.
I do. I just wish that they I don't know. I don't know what I wish. I just wish that it was just different a little bit, but I like it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, at least branded players stop playing the puppet for the most part.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the only annoying things. Like, if I win in Yu-Gi-Oh games now, I know that I outskilled you, or
That's
you
fair.
know, we had a good game or whatever. It's no longer,
Yeah.
hey, yo, I have this one particular card. Do you play a deck to counter this card? Well, no, I win. It's good to have it like that.
How do you, talking about it, like, if you have this card, I win. How do you feel about hand traps and board breakers being like 50-50 right now? Like, they're both equally as good.
Well, I think that both of them have their place in the game, and I think that them being 50-50 is probably a nice, healthy balance.
Yeah.
But I think hand traps are a little weaker overall, just like not great.
Yes.
And I don't think that that's a bad thing. You know what I mean? I think that it's a decent thing.
I mean, I can say the same thing about board breakers because there's really only a select few that we're currently using versus the rest of the board breakers that are potentially still good and we just don't touch right now. So, like, you know, I could almost say the same thing about hand trap or about board breakers, which is why I say they're like 50-50. You know, because just about any deck you play, like, you really have to choose. Like, and not only that, the event you're going to, you have to be aware of like what's going to be better. So, I mean,
yeah, I agree. A lot of skillful deck building. People complain about like, oh, side decking is hard. Well, it should be. That's how Yu-Gi-Oh should be designed. You guys want diverse formats with a whole bunch of good decks. Side decking is going to require actual skill instead of just playing X floodgate inside of your deck and win.
Speaking of deck building, how do you feel about being in a format where even if you net deck, it might not even work?
I think that that's been the case for quite some time, but like you said, it's a little bit more now.
Yeah.
I think as a Yu-Gi-Oh player, you're now going to need to define yourself as a particular type of player. Like, for example, Overwatch. I'm a tank player. Going through. So I get bored playing DPS and support now. Like, I just completely dislike playing both of the roles.
So the comparison you're basically making is like, as a Yu-Gi-Oh player, if you know you're a mid-range player, you stay with mid-range decks.
Yeah.
If you like combo-based decks, you go to combo-based decks. Yeah. If you like a break my board kind of thing, then yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying.
And like, I'm not saying that you can't ever play any of the other decks, but I know for a fact when I'm not playing a mid-range deck, I am severely limited. Like, either if I'm playing a combo deck, I'm gonna make way too many mistakes.
Yeah.
My brain power is gonna turn off by like round 4. Like, you know what I mean?
That's an
like,
understatement, but
it just don't work.
Yeah.
And also I understand that I don't like putting all of my resources. I take necessary risk, and combo decks I think are too risky for the reward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then as a helmet player, if I really wanted to be that guy, not for 8-9 rounds, I could do it for like 4 rounds maybe.
I can be helmet for 12 rounds.
You could be helmet for 12 rounds.
But I don't like to. I like mid range.
I don't mind turning my brain off and summoning Thunder King Ryo. I don't mind it, but I do want to finish the game quickly.
So you're telling me I can't summon Majesty's Fiend and then Thunder King Ryo?
Oh man, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Oh
that sounds
man.
Good. But I think players need to realize that, you know, what type of player they are if they want to be successful in this game.
And my only advice to the people that are about to ask, how do I figure that out? Go play test a bunch of decks. Go sit online, whether it's DB
I think
or
figuring
EDO
out
Pro.
the deck is a big problem too.
It is a big problem, but as you're playing it, you should be figuring it out and seeing if you like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a quiz. What do you guys think that dragons are?
That's
See,
a good one.
like it's
That's a good
hard.
one.
It's hard to define them.
Yeah.
It's really hard. What do you think that Vanquish Soul is? What do you think that Cash Terra is? What do you think that Super Heavy Samurai? Super Heavy Samurai should be pretty obvious, right?
Yeah.
Super Heavy Samurai should be obvious.
Yeah.
If you can define what type of decks what they are, then you can figure things out a little bit.
Yeah,
It's hard to find those lines.
You'll be able to compare them to other decks and be like, all right, that one's similar, that one's similar.
Yeah.
These play like very similar.
And then some of the decks that you think are one thing are not necessarily the thing that you think it is.
And not only that, through and through, doing something like that will help you in turn be able to play against these decks as well, because now you know the choke points and you know how they play and like potentially what they're thinking. So yeah, I just answered like 12 questions that people are going to ask anyways.
To answer your questions, Dragon is mid-range. Dragon is not combo.
Yes.
When your inboard is Seals, the trap card, you're definitely playing the long game.
Yeah, the only time you combo is like you have Seals, Boral Savage,
I mean, there are
and
combos,
then like Lubellion with the
100%. Mid-range decks have combos,
yes,
but like they're not.
But you have resources for later.
Is your board ending on? Is it consistently ending on Borreload Savage, IP Masquerade, Heretic Seals, Branded Beast, Branded Regain, and the Bestial Disputer with a Peron? No, you're a mid-range deck. Like you're definitely a mid-range deck.
Yeah.
Same thing with Vanquish Soul, mid-range. What was
I would say Vanquish Soul is more control, but could be mid-range.
I would say I think that mid-range and control are essentially the same thing.
Yes and no.
Yeah, like
because you have helmet that's also control versus like.
Yeah, I guess you got a point.
Like I think it's between helmet and mid-range.
Yeah, but it's definitely it requires
a lot of thought.
Yeah, what's the difference between control and mid-range? Well, mid-range has the ability to be able to play the long game. It doesn't have aspects of its game, and that's why I would say Vanquish Soul is mid-range, because it doesn't have aspects of the game to lock people out of particular things. But you can play cards like There Can Be Only One.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So you could make it a quote-unquote control deck.
Yeah.
But so many other decks, I mean, just because I'm playing Rivalry of the Warlords in Sword Soul doesn't make it a control deck. It's still mid-range. You know what I mean?
That's fair.
So like,
that's fair.
You know, and it's not a mandatory piece.
Yeah.
Like the deck doesn't lock me out of, it doesn't lock a particular opponent out of any particular mechanic,
right.
But it does allow you to play on your opponent's turn and gains advantage depending on what your opponent plays.
Which is why I say it's also a controlled deck, because you're
that's
creating
that's
the pace.
aspect of mid-range.
Yeah, but you're also creating the pace of the game, which is basically the definition of a control deck. But nor here nor there, we both agreed and disagreed at the same things. Like, it is what it is.
Labyrinth would be a better aspect of control.
Absolutely, 100%.
Whoa.
Labyrinth, Edledge,
Labyrinth
not
combos.
IKEA.
Oh yeah, IKEA is
IKEA.
mid-range, dog.
IKEA's mid-range.
Hey, yo.
But
Bro, I've seen IKEA builds play like 9 traps, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah. But the floodgate version would be the control version,
that's definitely control.
Yeah. But no, yeah. You want to move into questions?
Yeah, let's move into questions. We have
questions.
a ton of questions here, guys. I think this was there. Thoughts on Vanquish Soul? Have you played it? Oh no, that was last time, right?
No, they
that
posted
wasn't?
that on Friday.
Oh, my fault. Is there anybody else?
The Alabama one would actually be.
Why is Alabama the go-to state for incest jokes when New York has legal first cousin marriages, and one of the most famous court cases in New York was the dude who sued the state to let him marry his own daughter? First of all, why do you know all this? What part of Alabama are you from? Like,
yeah. Why are you defending Bama so hard?
Sounds like somebody from Alabama defending Alabama.
Yeah, you ever heard of Sweet Home Alabama?
Man, I will not judge anybody for marrying their cousin. I'm not. It's not my. I'm not, bro. It's not my business. But black people have this thing called mind your fucking business. Yeah. All right. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Marry your cousin. My mind and my business. Do whatever you got to do.
That's fair. You can marry your cousin, play your banjo, and I won't care.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. So definitely, to answer your question, my guy, your sister may not like this, my guy. Take it down. You're getting exposed. That's all I got to say.
Also, by the way, ain't nobody go to New York and be like, hey, man, how your sister wife doing?
I mean, you know what's fair? New York has like... New York, I'm not saying New York is most of the population of America.
Yep.
But New York is so population dense. Like, oh my, like there's so many people. There's bound to have people from Alabama move to New York. Duh. Come on now.
That's fair. Y'all brought y'all culture.
Thoughts on Vanquish Soul? Either have you played it or against it yet? I'm building it right now. Well, yeah. Oh, okay.
But yeah, we also have a video on it.
Yeah. So you missing out, dog. We have a whole video of TJ playing Vanquish Soul, and I play Dino. So go ahead and check out that video. I think that it's really fun to play.
Absolutely. Where does Runic come to play this format?
I mean,
it is a very rogue deck.
I think that if you like banishing Castier, Theosis, and Big Bangs, then you know you're having a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. If you like banishing dragons so they can chaos space it
yeah,
back.
Oh yeah. And so they can also get regain.
Yeah,
that's a good time, man. I mean, other than that, you know, you chilling.
You doing great.
You chilling.
You great.
And Labyrinth, which build is better? My guy, why are you asking all of these questions?
IKEA.
Not sure if I should build Furnace Floodgate or IKEA. That's up to you.
I would say in a general stasis, IKEA is better, but it's what you like.
But here you go. We don't know this guy.
That's what I'm saying.
What if he's a helmet guy? But what if he's a helmet guy?
That's why I said it's what you like. In
So,
a general
like,
statement, like statistically, IKEA is better, but it's all about what you like. He is correct.
With what we know of the format so far, which deck are you taking to a YCS and why? How the fuck, bro?
Hold on. First
my
off,
dog picks my decks.
First off, I don't think there's a YCS.
No,
on the West
just
Coast.
hypothetically, if there's a YCS Las Vegas coming up this weekend.
That's
what I would assume.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
My dog picks my decks. I don't even know why you asked me this question.
I'm liking that one deck that plays cards and then you search that thing that does the thing. Yeah.
Top 3 animes.
Okay, I know my top 2.
I know his top 3 animes.
I'm not letting you answer this question because you gonna say something weird.
He likes Boku no Pico.
I knew it.
No.
I knew it.
No, my top 3. Yu Yu Hakusho is number 1. There's no debate. Death Note is number 2. Overlord's number 3.
So for me, in no particular order, because I haven't actually worked this out yet, it would be Initial D, Sword Art Online, and then Death Note.
I did not know you put Sword Art Online that high.
I like the first.
The first 2
arc.
Seasons was crazy.
I like the first arc.
I even like
second arc was okay.
Yeah.
The third arc was just.
It literally, bro, like it's like Goku logic there. Hey, yo, we're getting trapped in a game and we're being forced to fight to the death. Let's do it again.
The funny part is I've been watching Super. I've been watching Dragon Ball Super for the last 3 days. Oh.
Favorite extra deck monster throughout all of Yu-Gi-Oh?
Zen Maiden.
I want to Chaos Angel. I like Chaos Angel.
Of all
it's
time,
literally
though?
I don't know about all time, but right now I can only think of Chaos Angel. It's a Linkro, my guy. It's a Linkro. Like
it is.
You know how much I like Linkros?
That's fair.
What are you guys' inspirations?
So let me go ahead and pull out the scroll real quick.
So there was this one video on the hub. No, I'm just.
Yo, you saw that too? No.
What are my inspirations?
I have a lot, but this isn't a loaded question because inspirations could be just about anything.
Just pick one and say why.
Myself. I motivate myself, and it's gonna sound weird, but I motivate myself because I know at the end of the day that nobody else is gonna do this for me. I have a lot of other inspirations. Don't get me wrong. One of them sitting right next to me, but my biggest inspiration is just getting things done for myself.
Foxy called you corny.
Foxy, aren't you 82 or something?
Holy grandma. Hey, yo. Great granny. No,
I'm just kidding.
In this might sound corny. I never thought of having an inspiration. It just never crossed my mind.
All right, but wouldn't it be don't you have we were just talking about this yesterday. I can't think of the word.
Passion?
Now. Yeah, don't you have a passion?
Yeah, but that's not an inspiration.
It could be construed as one.
My inspiration is wanting to be better.
Yeah.
But wanting to be better is normally off of something that you want. I just want to be better.
But that's an inspiration. Because if you want to be better and you're doing something about it, you're inspired.
But inspiration normally means you take from something and you want to better yourself because of that something.
You basically just said the exact same thing. Like,
No.
your inspiration
There's
is
a
yourself.
There's a difference. No, my inspiration is not myself.
But you're doing it because you want to be better.
I do it because I'm greedy, but yeah, that's it. We're saying the same thing at this point.
Yeah, so I guess your inspiration would be greed.
Greed?
Mm-hmm.
Greed? What? That ain't make no sense.
You said you're a greedy person.
I do it because I'm a greedy person.
All right.
What's a muse?
I've heard this word and I can't think
I've
of
heard of it too. I don't know what that is.
It's like I can't think of it right now.
Yeah,
I know, like, my brain knows, but like I can't explain it.
Okay. Yeah, I've never, like, back when I was younger, I had two cousins that I used to like want to be when I grew up, and then I realized that
you could be your own person.
Yeah. Well, no. I realized that they weren't the
best to be
people to inspire to be.
That makes sense.
It's a Greek lady that gives you inspiration. I guess I do. What is the importance of understanding the metagame, and how can I stay up to date with it? By watching my videos. And the importance, it's only as important as you want to. If you're not a competitive player, why would you even keep up with it? Or maybe just for fun or whatever, but like...
Yeah, I was going to say, you keep up with the game because you like to see the new things that are happening. You like to be involved. You might not be a competitive player, but you still want to know what's being released.
But it's not important.
Might be.
No. Important as... Let's say hypothetically, I'm not a competitive player.
I didn't see the word
metagame. Yeah, it's not important.
Metagame, no, but up to date as just a general thing, like yes. There's an importance because you like the game.
How do I use control decks, or what are some common control? Okay, so you take away your opponent's best thing. That's how you use control. And how do you
activate skill drain?
That normally works. And what are some common control decks? I'm assuming that's the answer.
Edledge, Labyrinth, Runic.
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
Oh,
Labyrinth.
Whatever.
Reneth.
How do I properly sequence my guys? What kind of dictionary is this? How do I properly sequence my plays to maximize my advantage? That cannot be answered because there's different situations that require different things.
Game state. Yep.
Yeah. How I would say is that what I like to do is when my opponent is doing what they're doing, I'd be like, okay, think about it like this. You're Batman. You're a villain, right? But think about it like this. You're villain. You're Batman, right? Every time Batman is in a situation, he digs into his utility belt and just pulls out the answer, right? He does. For super specific things.
I've seen this man beat somebody without using his bat belt.
Well, I'm talking about like in certain situations.
Okay.
Well, especially the older Batman.
So, okay. I think you should rephrase this. Batman, when in doubt, will reach into his bat belt and pull out the necessary tools.
I think we're getting into semantics now.
In order to do what he needs to do.
But I think it's semantics. But regardless.
Yes.
In situations, Batman goes into his belt and he pulls out the every fucking time. And when your opponent's building your board, think about what you need to break the board.
Absolutely. The only other piece of advice I can give to this is learn the decks you're playing against, because if you don't know what they're doing, you're not gonna know what to do.
How do I properly manage my resources during the game?
You gotta learn.
Yeah.
You gotta understand your deck. Understand your deck. Learn how to play in those situations.
How do my guy? How do I effectively use mid-range decks, and what are some common mid-range? Oh, so we did have it right.
Yeah.
How do you so mid-range is a combination of combo and control. You have to understand. First of all, you have to understand what you're doing. You have to understand what your opponent's doing.
Yeah.
Like the understanding of everything that's going on is the most important thing.
So the best thing I could say is, because like you know this better than anybody watching me play, I used to be terrible at resource management.
Used to be.
So this is the end of the podcast. But I used to be terrible at resource management, and I could still be somewhat terrible, but usually that's in me like having a learning state, right? Mm-hmm. I picked a deck that really taught me resource management and really taught me how to not overextend, and I stuck with it. And I'm still playing that deck to this day. It is Punk.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Plunder. Was it Plunder before Punk, or was it Punk?
It was Plunder before Punk, and then Punk really...
Okay, cool.
But the point is that I picked the deck that allowed me to learn very much on how to be resource management, and I stuck with it. So, like, that's my best advice.
For mid-range decks, anything that I play. Like, if you see me playing, it's probably mid-range. because I'm not gonna sword soul dragons. I play everything, but if you see me fall in love with it,
Yeah.
you already know. How do I effectively use combo decks? So you gotta memorize every fucking combo with every combination.
You got to know card effects too.
And I ain't got time for that shit. Yeah, you gotta memorize every card combination. Like these two cards make this two card does this two cards does this card does. You have to remember those combos.
Yep. Jake from State Farm. We're reading these questions from Discord. They're in the podcast questions section. If you haven't already, make sure you join the Discord, !Discord, and then make sure you select the correct roles.
If you could create a Yu-Gi-Oh card based on a fictional character or object, what would it be and what would it do?
So look here. Look. We're going to go ahead and dive into this initial D, right? I want me an initial D arc that's not YuGiOh, all right? And I want to see an 8/6 drifting the corner saying the crowd goes what? This is custom cards.
Yeah.
This is just custom. Yeah, you already know.
I don't have one. Give Sword Soul Iris bigger boobs. I don't know. I really don't.
Alternate art, bikini.
Actually, I would forget like making characters or objects. Make extended art. Just give us that.
Oh yeah, kind of like Pokemon.
Yeah, like Pokemon. I just want the extended art. That's all I really.
That'd be hella dope. Because we can still read text.
If you could only use one type of monster in your deck, fiends.
Well,
I'm a whole demon out there. Fiends. I ain't even have to think. Second place will be psychic, but fiends.
why are we on the same wavelength?
Cause we some demons. Ironically, worms and dragons are up there too for me. I don't know if they are for you, but like
Dragons, yes.
but fiends. Well, worms are just dragons.
So we just gonna leave out machines?
The whole machines are get there too, but fiends are first.
That's fair. That's fair.
If you could have any Yu-Gi-Oh monster as a pet,
Well then.
Sword Soul Iris. Have her on a leash. No, Mommy Milker's on a leash. Either one will work. What? You said if you could have any monster, any. It did not say animal.
You're not wrong. So you said Dama Mama and Mommy Milkers?
Yeah.
Hey, can I feed them real quick?
No.
I don't want to see them eat out of a bowl. No. I don't want to see them on all fours. No, not at all. You said all fours? For me, oh, that's hard. I'm gonna just say wind up shark so we can keep it going.
Shark?
Yeah.
Oh, baby shark. Do. If you could have any Yu-Gi-Oh monster as a pet,
We just read that question.
If you had, bro, it's a lot of questions. If you had to choose one Yu-Gi-Oh card to represent your personality, which would it be?
I like how we're both stunned. Like we don't know what to say.
There's way too many king cards.
I got you. I just said I got you. I'd be Edlich probably.
The Egyptian god. I knew. See, we knew he was gay. We knew it. We knew it.
I just want the
TJ
throne.
confirmed gay.
I just want the throne.
Yeah.
I just want the throne.
The Egyptian god cards.
All three of them? You gonna be all three?
Horkathy, right? Horakathy, whatever. I don't know.
I'm confused.
If you could
duel with any historical figure, who would it be, and what kind of deck do you think they would use?
Bro, I would destroy Jesus. I know he's playing Gravekeepers.
Bro, you playing
Actually,
Jesus?
I don't want to play Jesus. I don't want to, because he's playing Gravekeepers.
Bro,
I'd beat Martin Luther King. No, I don't want to play Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King, he'd be playing
I want to duel Kanye.
You know he's playing a dragon deck, right?
That's
You're
fine by
losing.
me.
You got that dragon energy. He's playing. He's got that dragon energy.
He got that dog in him.
Yeah, bro. I think Martin Luther King will be playing like a deck that represents, like he'd be playing chaos because he wants black and whites to come together. So I don't want that.
I see what you're getting at.
Yeah.
I see what you're getting at.
Malcolm X will play a dark deck, straight no light monsters whatsoever. No, I'm just.
Isn't that Abraham Lincoln too?
Abraham Lincoln will play a light deck, no dark monsters. No darkies. Save for George Washington.
Oh God.
Who would I play?
Oh.
Michael Jackson. I think Michael Jackson would beat me too. I think that's the only person that would have a chance to beat me.
But you know he playing Amazement.
He playing? Yeah. Oh no, I'm winning then.
Yeah,
I'm winning.
He got to play them theater stuff.
I'm winning. Yeah, he's either. Oh, he's playing Abyss Actors probably.
No,
I'm good. I don't want that smoke.
Yeah.
Nah.
You said you wanted it.
No, I don't want that smoke. I
you
gotta figure out a deck that somebody. Oh no, it's Michael Jackson playing Zombie Grass Chaos. I still don't want that smoke.
Nah, I'm good.
I don't want that smoke.
As soon as you said grass, I'm out.
Yeah,
it's not the kind of grass I like. So like, I'm out.
Dang. I don't know who I want to play, but I know all those players. I know what they're playing. Trump would definitely play a dragon deck.
That's fair. Ooh.
My dragon's so big, it'd be a blue eyes.
What is Kenny Lamar playing?
Kendrick Lamar?
He playing them boys.
Bro, I don't know who I'd play.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know who I play. I really wouldn't, but
yeah,
I know who they would play.
My main goal is just to send Kanye to the Shadow Realm, so that way I have Kanye under my belt for anything I need music wise.
Probably Martin Luther King though. I'd probably still go with Martin Luther King.
Mr. MLK himself.
Yeah, so I can say I beat Martin Luther King. Or like, yo, send that man back to the Shadow Realm. Come on now. Come on. He had a dream and I crushed it. No.
Oh God. So wait. When he show up, is he gonna start giving the speech as if he didn't? Never mind.
No, I would like to talk to him though. I really would like to talk to him.
See his
like,
point of view and stuff.
Yeah, I would like to ask him, a bunch of questions. Him or Malcolm X. I would love to ask him questions.
That's fair.
If you could create a Yu-Gi-Oh card that represents your favorite food, what would it be? I don't have a favorite food.
Bro. Yours would be the Glizzy Gobbler.
What the? Bro, how's that a food? That don't even make sense. Her mouth is not a food.
Chat.
Her mouth is not a food.
We all know you like wieners.
Yo, girl's mouth is not a food. Holy.
Apparently you never tasted candy before. No.
Oh man.
That's a hard question because we already got like ramen decks and sushi decks and stuff like that. You know.
I don't like either of those.
Well,
there's a hamburger. Oh, mac and cheese. There needs to be a mac and cheese deck. Oh yeah.
But we can't have a card that says wet at. Never mind. That's a tough question. I don't think I can really choose one. Like it's kind of hard to like. I just can't conceive one, honestly. How do you stay motivated to continue playing and improving your skills?
YouTube.
Well,
you guys. 100%. I would not. I probably would not play Yu-Gi-Oh if it wasn't for you guys.
That's fair.
I'm not gonna cap.
I have a competitive drive. At least when so I'm a person that like, if I have friends in something, I want to get better at it, right? So like, if I didn't have friends in Yu-Gi-Oh, I wouldn't be playing Yu-Gi-Oh to be honest.
Fair. Yeah.
So just.
What are some of your biggest goals and aspirations for the future? I want all of my family. I want them, and this kind of sounds weird. I want them to work for me. I want everybody to have a house, have a car, wife and kids, or husband and dog, whatever it is. Yeah. You know what I mean? And to be in a situation where their job contributes to our community. Like hypothetically.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Something that you would never be good at. TJ does landscaping, right? His landscaping company does our whole block. You know what I mean? It does the landscaping for something like that. Right. You know what I mean? And my content creation skills, we got people that want to do media or stuff like that. Stuff like that.
You have like editors, you know, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I want old money.
I see what you're saying.
That's what I really want. And all married families. I don't care if they're straight, gay, married. Whatever it is.
No, that makes sense. That's hella dope. Thank you, Elon. Anyways.
I don't think Elon wants that. No.
Elon literally did that.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he bought an entire... I think it was Elon. He bought an entire like neighborhood basically for all of his employees at like a certain area.
Oh, no, that's different.
That's
been done a couple of times before. But imagine...
Since it's the same, but...
Imagine getting fired and losing your house in the same day. Hey, you fired. You got to go, dog.
Hey, you know what's funny is if I was to live on site at my work, I'd only have 72 hours if I quit or got fired to move out.
3 days? What?
3 days.
That's crazy.
And that's in the lease agreement.
That's crazy. 3 days. Don't have 3 days worth of stuff. Hey, yo, can I put it here downstairs until I like?
Yo.
Yeah. You don't have any? It's okay not to have any.
At this current time, like, I don't think, because like I'm kind of like you. I just want everybody in my life to just be good, but like I don't have a solidified plan of it, stuff like that. So,
yeah. What has been the biggest challenge you have faced in your life, and how did you overcome it?
So for me, my biggest challenge in life has been battling myself, my depression, my mental state. Coming full circle to the beginning of the podcast.
Pretty much.
Like I didn't have. It took me a while to find myself and like the support system and how to even deal with it.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in a single mom, household. My dad slept most of my life, was on CIA agent missions, doing his thing. But like it was really hard because I never felt like I had somebody or anybody that I could go to, and probably till about like 12 years ago. Because that's when I started meeting people, including yourself. I started growing a circle. I started learning. Because, as a kid, you don't really understand things. You still have and I don't think this is a bad thing. You have a huge imagination, but you don't understand the world yet. So, like, you don't have a grasp on certain things. You don't understand your own emotions yet. It was really tough. So I'd say until I was about a teenager, I didn't really learn how to face life.
Yeah, mine was accepting myself. Genuinely accepting who I am.
Yeah.
And having peace of mind with myself.
Yeah.
That was the hardest thing for me. And I think that's the hardest. I think that's something that if I could dare say all people struggle with, is genuinely accepting themselves. A lot of people don't accept themselves, but that was one of the biggest challenges in my life. And I'm so happy that I've accepted myself in my life.
Yeah.
What is the most important thing that you have learned about yourself over the course of your life? That I'm a motherfucking thug. That I, like, when it comes down to it, I'm Eli Manning in the fourth quarter. Like, I gotta believe in myself in everywhere, because like football right now is like, it's in the back of my mind. But like when my number is called, I always achieve, no matter what.
All right,
I love that.
So for me, the important thing that I've learned about myself in life, I have plot armor.
So we're not gonna talk about the homosexual part. No.
Yo, that was no. But no, in essence, like, I've learned that in this life, you can just about, it sounds really weird, honestly, but you can almost will just about anything to happen. Like, my mental has skyrocketed in like a positive way. I've learned that just having a positive mindset changes a lot. Like,
facts.
It does a lot more for you than like anything in this world.
Don't let what happened at the beginning of your day ruin the rest of your day. Facts.
But it's a huge thing. Like, people don't understand. I was trying to tell mom this the other day. I was like, your mindset really does bring a lot of these negative situations to you. And she's like, how does a house leak in my mindset differentiate? And I'm like, well, because one, if you just didn't think negative all the time, maybe you probably would have caught on to this leak sooner, or, potentially fixed the house properly, or did something about yourself.
Facts.
So yes, it is a positive mindset that will change a lot.
I know for a fact I've avoided so many things just by having a good attitude and like, working and it's not just having a good attitude. That's the next thing.
It's about understanding it.
Yeah, it's about actively putting that good attitude to work. Mm-hmm. And that is the big part that people don't understand.
Oh yeah, because like I can't tell you how many times I look at a situation and be like, I should probably be mad at this. I'm gonna look past it.
How do you handle stress in difficult situations in your life?
Everybody's different. For me, and I don't advise this, I bottle mine up, and then when I get home at the end of the day or I get to an outlet of some sort, I release it. But I don't let it affect me.
I don't have stress or difficult situations in my life anymore. I'm not poor. Well, let me put it that way. I'm not living in a shack with rats and roaches and no water anymore. There's no such thing as a difficult situation for me.
Yeah.
Like, that just doesn't exist.
Yeah, he's there and I'm at fuck you money.
Yeah. Like, those just don't, like,
yeah.
I did all that at the beginning of my life. Like, any situation that I come through now, it's like this
it's not huge.
Yeah, this
like,
isn't.
I shouldn't say it's not huge, but it's easy. Like,
yeah, it's
compared
not
to most
difficult.
things. Yeah,
it's like, come on, dog. I've already, like, this is nothing, my guy.
Yeah.
With the new Battles of Legends set, what decks do you think you see as winners? Everybody loses. No, I got to go over the set one more time.
I don't think there's anything extravagant coming out of it. It's mostly reprints.
Low key, the set does suck. From what I first thought.
I think it's mid tier. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's terrible.
I mean, for a Battles of Legends set, it fucking sucks. It's probably the worst one. For a Battles of Legends set.
All right, that's what we said about a Drake album too. And no. Should they limit how much you can play on your opponent's turn? I don't know how they would do so.
Yeah,
like,
I don't.
Were they gonna say you can only activate 2 spell cards a turn?
Yeah.
Like that doesn't really work here.
Yeah.
If you had to master a martial art for fighting tournament, which would you choose? And then they just give us examples.
What do you mean, dog? I'm already a master. Yep. I am. Y'all didn't know? Y'all didn't know?
Go ahead and show us.
I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I'll be folding these women up like an envelope. I'll be
Go ahead, show us.
down. What you mean?
Show us. Show us your moves.
That's on OnlyFans, my friend.
No. I'm clothed. We want to see your moves clothed.
That's not how it works.
I tried.
That's
I tried.
not how it works.
I tried.
That's not how it works. I am a master in the F word. These women, they always come back. Oh, I'll be full of it. I'll be full of it, my guy. I be full of it. Bro. I really do. But if you had to pick one, to be honest, if I genuinely wanted to do it, I would go do it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And it's never crossed my mind to like want to do any of those.
That's fair.
What was it? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Because isn't that like, didn't the black people like when they, in Brazil, when the black people rebelled at that time, didn't they use Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Didn't they teach you those? Oh, okay. If I remember correctly, there's a history behind it.
I was born in 98. They took out half the history that you learned about by the time I got to history.
Oh, okay. Well, I ain't learned that through like history class or whatever. But I'm pretty confident that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was taught by the people that were enslaved at the time to help rebel against them. And so if I'm remembering it correctly, that is something that I guess I would.
So basically, it's like a war tactic almost.
Mm-hmm. Okay. At least if I'm remembering it correctly. So, is what it is.
All right. I wanted to say one, but it's more or less like that fighting style is really just a reaction of how your opponent's fighting. I can't remember the name of it either, but I'm gonna probably just go with Muay Thai.
Why?
Because I don't want to always go blow for blow. Sometimes I want to be able to control a fight. And Muay Thai allows you to be able to.
Hey, ain't that the one where you got to get punched in your face before you like do stuff?
I don't know which one that is.
All right, because Justin was trying to learn one. He was trying to like no. That's Chung Li.
Chung Li is a character,
you know what,
from
bro,
Street Fighter.
Chung. I forgot what it's called.
Kung Fu?
No, it's not Kung Fu. I'm not dumb. It's Wing Chun. There you go. Thank you. Yeah.
Wing Chun.
Justin wanted to master that shit for like 2 weeks. It was funny because he was out in the field. He was like, "Yeah, I got to practice on being hit." and I'm like, "Dog, you know all that shit gonna go out the window in the street fight,
bro."
Right?
That sounds like a Buffalo Wild Wings flavor.
Hey, let me get the Wing Chun. Yeah, I remember Justin was like, he was hella into that shit.
That sounds like Justin, though.
Yeah, but he always, bro, now he wants to be, what does he want to be now?
A Power Ranger?
Animal Control.
What?
Yeah, bro. I want to take the time out to say that I love that guy.
Hold on.
This man picks a new career like every 6 months. I'll give him 6 months.
Yeah.
When I met him, he wanted to be a chef. Then he got fired from a cooking job.
Yeah.
So he wanted to be a health inspector to shut them down.
That's how I like.
And bro, his villain arc would have been so smooth. I was like 100%. Then he wanted to be a cop. Then he wanted to be no. He wanted to be a bus driver. I'm sorry. He wanted to be a bus driver.
Wait. Public or
public? No. I'm sorry. School bus driver. He wanted to be a bus driver. But when that didn't work out, he wanted to be a cop.
Wait, why didn't that work out? They looked at his record?
No, he has nothing on his record. I forgot why it didn't work out. I forgot why.
Right.
I forgot. But then he wanted to be a cop. But then he wanted to combine the school bus driver and the cop. So he wanted to be a school cop. Right?
Bro. Bro.
Then he was like, fuck that. He could buy back the bus driving in the cop, and he wanted to be not board.
ICE.
No. The people that pull you over. What?
Cops.
No. The ones that specific highway patrol.
Oh.
He wanted to be highway patrol. Then Trump came into office, so he wanted to be border patrol.
Bro.
Then he wanted to be something else. What else he wanted to be? He wanted to be what else? Back to a chef. He wanted to own his own
Restaurant.
No.
Like a food cart?
Yeah, food cart or whatever.
Like
he was actually doing that. He was really. I thought that was like
gonna work out for him.
Perfect for him. Yeah. But then he turned around and he wanted to be a. What did he want to be back? I think it may have been back to. A football coach. He wanted to be a football coach.
That makes sense.
Then from football coach. Bird, what was it after football coach? Bird?
She might be typing it.
Oh, she might be typing. Oh, yeah. I know it was football coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was something else after.
Bro, this man changes.
Yeah. Bro, I've known him for like almost 10 years. So he does change his career almost every 6 months.
That man changes his idea of a career more than Yu-Gi-Oh players change their underwear.
That's not hard to do, though.
That's not hard to do.
That's not hard to do. All you have to do is change his career
But he barely
once.
doing it.
But all you have to do is change his career once and he would have been more than Yu-Gi-Oh players. But like, it's so crazy because almost none of them have anything to do with one another. But it's like, it's there.
In the middle,
he's going to be a food cop. He's going to be a food cop. Watch. He's going to be a food police.
He gonna be a food inspector and a cop.
Food cop.
So when he shut you down, then he arrests you.
Yeah, I fucking love the dude. Oh, he wanted to be TSA. I remember that. He wanted to be TSA.
Oh my god, I could just imagine.
TSA. I remember that.
I can see Justin be like, "Can you move to the side? I gotta strip search you."
Yeah. Then actually, he was. I remember there was a point in time where he was just fine being a waiter. He was like, "I just want to be a waiter."
A raider or a waiter?
Waiter.
Ah, okay.
Nah. A waiter. And if I remember correctly, he did want to do something in football
in besides coaching.
He wanted to
be a water boy.
I mean, he probably did. I don't know, but water boys get paid like $80,000 a year.
Do they really?
Yeah, they get paid a lot.
I'm doing something wrong.
I mean, to be a water boy, they get paid a pretty good amount
just to give out water and carry that jug. All right, you said 80,000?
I think it's like at least
80,000.
We can check right now.
Because I might be signing up for a new career here soon.
It's decent money. It's pretty good money. You know,
man. Do they even still use water boys these days?
Of course.
Okay, but are they all like Adam Sandler? And never mind. Chad, if y'all get that, I'm sorry.
How much does a water boy? Oh, I'm sorry. It's not as much.
Oh, okay.
It's 53 to 58.
That's more than I make.
Yeah, that's still pretty good.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, I thought it was more than that. But 53 to 58 is still good for,
Do you have to pay for your own travel?
I don't think so. I wouldn't think so.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. Y'all gonna see me on the games.
What are the responsibilities? Filling players' water bottles with ice and water. They're called towel boys because they provide towels.
That's fine.
And make sure people stay hydrated. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Done.
And you work 40 hours a week.
Done.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the youngest paid water boy. I'm not gonna be the youngest paid water boy.
Youngest paid.
Foxy, I'm not old. I'm 25.
He still thinks he's young.
I'm young.
Bro,
I'm young.
My God.
I'm young.
All right.
I'm young.
If you were handed any career of your choosing, regardless of play, what would you like to do? I like where I'm at, but I understand that this does not contribute to society how I would like to contribute to society. So I'd probably pick something in STEM. For the people that don't know what STEM is, science, technology, engineering, math.
For me, I just want a sugar mama. I'll be a sugar baby for
Professional sugar baby.
Yep.
Professional sugar baby.
I'd do it.
Professional.
You just gotta pay me like $2,000 a week.
I'd like to build engines.
Like cars?
Well, engines. Period.
Just
cars,
engines,
boats, jets,
motorcycles.
Yep.
Just,
all of them. Engines.
I get that. I get that. Okay. If we're gonna be serious though, I want to
build stuff.
I want to be a professional drifter.
A professional.
I've told you this before.
I did not know you could.
Yeah. That's why I want the Miata.
Yeah.
I want to go to tracks and I want to professionally drift.
Science, technology, engineering, and math. So basically, what I just said.
Everything he's bad at.
I'm not bad at building. I'm good at building. I'm very good at building.
Building an idea.
Dog, what are you talking about? Like, literally, deck building is like, come on now. Come on now. It's my passion. I like building stuff.
And I'm old, Foxy.
I'm
old.
Stuff. Build the Gundam? Bro,
I like know what a Gundam is?
Before RA killed, yes, I do. Before RA killed, like, my fucking passion for cars, I loved working on cars.
That's fair.
I loved working on
That's
cars.
fair.
It was really, really fun. And I liked learning new exciting things about them.
And by RA, you mean rude attitude, right? Oh, man. But yeah, no, I'd rather be a drifter. Just something about driving. I love driving. That's why I drive all the trips. You know, I will hop in my car sometimes and just go for a drive.
Why not just be a driver, like a trucker?
Because I don't want to drive a big old semi.
Oh, and you got to give up weed, too.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
So how come you wasn't out there Ubering when COVID happened?
Because then that requires me to have people in my car. I don't want people in my car.
Well, what about the DoorDash thing?
That means I gotta go.
Food.
I don't like driving for a job in the sense that I gotta do something outside of racing.
Yeah, because I'm saying you could have given 80 on them streets. That's what I was doing. Down Decatur, it said 45, but
Sir,
during COVID, it was really 80.
I was doing 80 regardless.
Oh,
COVID
damn.
or not.
Hey, yo, he's wild. He's wild.
Bro. You're not hearing me. They pull me over. I'm like, oh, officer, I am so sorry. I didn't see my speedometer. You see I'm white, right?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, man. But I think we can go ahead and wrap it up here, man.
Yeah.
We've been on here for an hour, almost 15, which is a lot longer than I thought today would be for us. But I hope you enjoyed it. Chat, I hope you guys enjoyed it. YouTube, I hope you guys enjoy this as well. If you want to see more episodes like this, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.